Hi folks, I haven't taken you around our full Meridian audio upgrade pack yet, designed around the new Land Rover Defender. So the Defender with Meridian has a freeway component, like the Range Rover Sport, like the Vogue, like the F-Type and all the other cars. In many of those vehicles, we're able to retain the woofers in the front doors and just replace the mid and the tweeter with the Audiofile-Incar components, as well as the soundproofing system and acoustic work that we do in the door, which is of course vital. However, in the new Defender, having completed quite a few already, we've had one or two issues with the factory woofers. Turns out they can't really handle the power from the factory amplifier, which is surprising. So what we recommend now is a full freeway upgrade in the front doors in the new Defender. Not necessary in the other vehicles is an advantage, but not necessary in the Defender. It's quite necessary. So we do a Audison Voce set in the front. So that's the tweeter up here, the mid here, and the woofer here. Do you like the way I'm doing this with my finger? That's because it's raining and I don't want to get this customer's car all wet inside. So it's a freeway Voce component set up front, and then in the back it's a passive two-way tweeter, a mid-range, all behind the factory grills. The only thing that looks any different in this car is we add a tiny little subwoofer level controller, allowing you to trim the new sub. The new sub in this case, or in all the new Defenders, the 110s, is going to be a JL Audio CP108, which is buried underneath this floor where we have some extra space. I think if it was a hybrid, there'd be some batteries under there, not quite sure. Sits underneath the floor, the bass comes through really well. It's mounted on a ply sort of baffle that we construct. Everything's fixed through the original holes in the vehicle, so there's no hole drilled or anything like that. As you can see, we use an XD301 to run the subs, a fabulous little amplifier with a separate sub-level controller. We've got a couple of sets of AVK6s here. One passive set for the rear, second set for the front, but with the additional mids to make up the freeway component set. That's how we get our freeway set in the front and our two-way set in the back. The rear speaker upgrade is of course an option. You don't have to upgrade the rears. Lots of people are doing it in these new Defenders to cut down the road noise even further and to reduce any resonance. And because most people that are buying a Defender 110 are going to carry rear passengers. If you're carrying rear passengers, then of course it's an advantage to upgrade the rear speakers. There you go. I think we've probably covered just about every Jaguar Land Rover vehicle now in these videos we make about our Meridian, Prima and Voce upgrades. The Meridian being by far the most popular now because most of the vehicles tend to come through with Meridian upgrade. So just to recap, we're reusing the Meridian factory amplifier, soundproofing the doors, changing the speakers, adding a separate amp to drive a separate subwoofer that's hidden underneath the floor. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please subscribe. You will enjoy lots of our other videos. Don't forget to hit the bell icon and you'll know whenever we post a new one. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy it.